Hello, everyone. Rob Van Bergen here from Pain Free for Life. I hope everyone had a great weekend in America. I know everyone's got a break today for Memorial Day. The rest of the world, I don't think any of us have holidays. So I hope you're enjoying yourself regardless. Today, I was going to do something a little bit different. Typically on Mondays, I come on here, I train on a particular topic. But considering the fact that I've had a lot of questions recently about the different devices, I thought I might spend my 10 minutes this morning running through the 3 different microcurrent machines, what they're good for, and what they can do. Just kind of in enough detail that people can gather the basics that they need to make a decision, whether they're going for a spare device or just to learn what your device that you have can do and can't do if you don't know already. So we'll start off at the bottom of the poll, which was the Avazzia Life Genesis. We designed the Genesis device with pain and inflammation in mind. So it works primarily locally on the inflammation and pain to lower it and to get the person back to functioning. Now, it does include scar tissue programs at 77 hertz. And the reason for that is that we need to be able to treat scars if we hope to resolve any problems. It includes 121 hertz for inflammation, blue stimulation, which is kind of a jack of all trades, anti-inflammatory plus regenerative program, and Sana cycle, which is an automatic treatment mode. So if you have a Genesis and you don't know how to treat any particular thing, you can just hold the device on your body or use some pads and use Sana cycle. So it's nice and easy and automatic. Now, where the Genesis lacks compared to the Evolution device is that it does not have the brain wave frequencies in it. So it's not really equipped to do vagus nerve stimulation with the Genesis, but with the Evolution, we have 7 to 12 hertz, which is our vagus nerve stimulation program, as well as our anti-stress program. So for your kind of anxiety, stress, and even issues going to sleep, you can use 7 to 12 hertz for that. Next, we included gamma, which is 32 to 45 hertz. Now, gamma is used primarily for depression, anxiety, brain fog, things like that. But it does find its uses in some regeneration as well, which can be handy from time to time. We also have 60 hertz. Now, 60 hertz is a dosing and zero mode. So it's pretty much used exclusively for brain-body communication. I didn't mention this before, but the Genesis does have that capability built into its 77 hertz. We then have 77 hertz, of course, just like in the Genesis. You need to be able to neutralize scar tissue if you have any hope of actually resolving a problem. So all of our devices are equipped to do that. Then we have 121 hertz, which is anti-inflammatory, and it modulates just like it does in the Genesis. So it's able to kind of like grip and release and can actually manipulate muscles as a result. We have 350 hertz, which is used for scar tissue and for keloid scar tissue, and is very effective at flattening out those scars. It's also really good at dealing with inflammation. So for painting, it kind of functions as a good painting mode to deal with any inflammation. It could be used with the Y probe or anything like that as well. We also have fMRSI, which is, in essence, a program that enables you to work on muscles and chronic pain. I actually prefer it for muscular pain because it works really well at releasing things like that. It also has dosing and zeroing in it. Now, it's very, very similar to the RSI program in the Pro Sport, but it does have some differences. It actually has a band of frequencies that it moves between, and it has more pulses in it, which kind of means that it has a higher impact on the body. So you can tend to get results quicker, side-by-side comparison using fMRSI versus RSI. Okay, so that's those. It also contains blue stimulation. Again, it's one of those things we put in all of our devices. It's useful for acupuncture points, as well as just for sort of general, I don't know what I'm doing, and I've got to treat this situations. As long as you stay away from the brain with blue stimulate, you're probably going to be fine. So the king of the pile is the Pro Sport 3 device. Now, the Pro Sport 3 honestly, it has 53 programs. The Evolution has 8. The Genesis has 4. But the Pro Sport 3 has 53 programs, and that may not be the best feature of it. Beyond the 53 programs, I personally think that the screen is the best feature. The screen enables you to actually take readings on the body and get direct feedback from the skin. So within 1 second of touching the device to the skin, a number will pop up on the screen, and you can check a whole area around a problem to find the highest point of pain, the real problem, and actually get in there and work to eradicate it. So, that's my favorite feature of the Pro Sport, honestly. And I use a combination of the devices depending on what I'm trying to achieve. If I really need to get in and actually take readings, then this is going to be the device I use. Out of its 53 programs, it of course contains the same ones we've already been over, except for Sana Cycle. It doesn't have anything close to that automatic treatment mode. But the main things that are different in here is it includes programs to treat chakras, programs to treat each of the individual meridian points. It contains all of the programs to do the cosmetic facelift. It has Solfeggio, a program which we use primarily for neuropathic and nerve pain. It has a pain blocking mode. It has the ability to stimulate growth hormones. It pretty much has everything in it that you will need. And to top it all off, it's actually a programmable device, which means that you can go in and you can program any specific frequency between about 0 and 1600 hertz. And you can also add modulation, add pulses, so you can get kind of crazy inventory with it. But what the real advantage to that is that as studies come out, as things advance and people start to do research and say, oh, this specific frequency does this, you are able to just go in and program those specific frequencies into the device, which can kind of give you the ability to just adapt and stay on top of the game. Let's see, what else does the Pro Sport have? It has multiple different settings for sensitivity. So if you're treating a child, you may want to go to ultra low or ultra soft. You can do that. And it really just helps people to be able to kind of manage the device treatments better to do that. Pretty much everything in the device is flexible in that way. It can be altered or changed to suit your needs. So that's one of the reasons that this is the top of the line. I will say that for all of the love I give this device, I do find it quite complicated. And I remember the learning curve of being able to learn it was very high, especially when I compared that to something like the Evolution, where it was easy to just pick up and use off the bat. I felt like I needed to do a lot more studying to be able to kind of master this one right here. As for accessories that are compatible with it, pretty much the only thing that is not compatible with the Genesis, in my opinion, is the Hache. You can still use it. It's just not got the specific frequency that we use to power the scaler that's included in the Evolution and the Pro Sport. Okay, so that is my brief breakdown of the devices. If you have any questions or comments about the different devices, if you're kind of curious about what I meant or what I said, feel free to drop those in the comments below. And a reminder, as per the text of this video, that our Memorial Day sale ends tonight at midnight. It's 10% off. You need to use the code that's in the video description, and you'll be able to access that 10% off. It applies to everything except for webinar-sponsored products. So it will work on anything you put in the store except for things like that. Okay, everyone, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next week for a regularly resumed Monday training on some sort of interesting health topic. Take care. Bye-bye.